Bottom left side of Dust Towers, though, we've got the Blue Zerg player up 1-0. It's DRG. Again, confirming this is actually Donryu.
In the top right, as the red Zerg, it is Soulkey.
Although, actually, if you've never heard of him, you know who this is?
Who?
Donryu.
It's the clever. I get it. Anyways, so
I'm
Dust
choosing to
Towers.
pretend like that was sincere and not sarcastic.
Every laugh I make is sincere. That's not even remotely true.
Even now, you're just being sarcastic.
So, Dust Towers creates some interesting DVZs just because, well, they have a choice between naturals. And you would think that even, I don't know, you would think that the natural in the pocket would be the safest way to go. Zergs are still choosing the other one. The one that's a little harder to control. It isn't covered by a small ramp that two queens will block out. And DRG goes for the pocket one, so a little bit safer. Soulkey goes for the one outside, so maybe looking to be a little more aggressive potentially. I mean, you get your lings there just a tiny bit sooner, but I don't imagine that's the entire reason to take this base over the pocket one, but it might be one of the reasons.
So, just a small update to the brackets while this is going on. Folks are asking if the top half's going to wait. I guess Patience defeated Keen. Patience looking good today. We will have to wait and see, however. I believe the goal is to cast both semifinals. I don't know the order of which that is. However, Patience and Shore are both dear friends of us here at Base Trade TV. They're good friends of Olivia as well. They at some point, I'll stay in the Axiom House pretty much. And I'm pretty sure getting them to wait won't be too problematic.
You know what that means?
What?
No more terrors.
That's right. I thought I said a big word or something. You're like, do you know what that means? Do you even know what you're saying?
Do you even know what patience means? Like,
Yeah.
Do you have any? No, so no more Terrans, which is usually unheard of in Olimoleagues. Especially originally when this was posted, sure we had like Maru and Bjorn that was supposed to come, but even without them, it was still like a lot of Terrans.
Yeah, Reality and Alive and Keen are all very, like, they're really good.
And I mean, I guess it's...
oh, Salvation signed up too, I forgot. His name's Forte on the brackets.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was like half and half, you know, half of them are facing Zergs, half of them are facing Protoss, so we can't really blame like the racial imbalance going on right now in the game either. It just was, I guess, unlucky. Maybe Alive was better at TVP than TVZ, but they both got swapped. Like, it's a little surprising, so it looks more like a European bracket.
Yeah, a little bit. Just something worth noting too, guys. Maru not showing up, and a lot of these guys not showing up. There's no tinfoil hat about this. It's very obvious that with the GSL qualifiers starting up very soon, they're not likely to want to risk that for Olimoleague. I think for Maru, when he played the Olimoleague, it was good for him because it was in the off time. Bailey went off on the ramp, by the way. Sorry, just had that off camera. It was in the off time, and, you know, there's not a lot going on in these months waiting for GSL to start. So you got to play a weekly tournament, stay sharp, stay good at the game. The problem is, though, like, we've actually learned recently, and this isn't us guessing, I can't quote the source, but we've learned that pretty much the big teams, Jin Air, SK, KT, like, the reason they're not playing in the Olimoleague, or their players aren't, is because I guess it looks bad in their image to play in smaller tournaments when there are these big, badass conglomerate team type things, and they should only be playing in the big tournaments like GSLs, etc. So, I'm hoping that with 2016 coming up, either help from Blizzard or something crazy that we could do on our own side of things. I'm really not hinting at anything. I have nothing in mind for this. But I do hope that we could somehow make the Olimoleague bigger and more appealing to players like that. Because I would love to see Maru come back. I thought it was the sickest thing when we had Maru versus Soulkey finals that I didn't get to cast because my fucking power went out. But it's still just super sick that it happened.
Wait, it was the Maru versus Soulkey that your power went out?
That's when you cast. Remember when my power went out?
I thought that was Bjorn.
Nope. Maru.
Damn, I don't remember. So DRG went for roaches, which I thought was interesting, but even more interesting is, of course, the Nidus Worm. Soulkey is going for a Spire, so of course, if the roaches have to walk across the map, they could still do some damage, but they'd probably be cleaned up, and it's a very large map, you know?
And picked off before they even get over here comfortably.
Yeah, but with a Nidus Worm, you can not only get them over quicker and have them do a lot more damage, you know, bursty damage, get past the spine crawlers too. You can also bring some queens, so the mutas aren't, you know, necessarily going free damage, but it's I guess 5 queens actually might still be enough.
This
for
is
6 units.
it's not a sneaky Dinosaur at all.
Oh.
This is just like in your face. So
yeah,
how many
either one.
queens is this coming? It's 7 queens deep. I mean, this is gonna be good for anti-air purposes. It's gonna be good for transfusing the Nidus Worm. Will the roaches be able to take out these links fast enough? Queens pop out on the side of the ring of links.
Yeah. That's quite bad for Soulkey. This actually might just be game.
It's pretty bad, but you know, he did get spine crawlers up. So this is not totally like a oh my god, I auto lose, but this is bad. There's no question about it. The other spine crawler's not quite finished behind us. Transfuse is going down on the few spines that are up. However, the queen's being able to focus down these mutas. They got that long range, and there's a lot of them. The spines are doing surprisingly good at holding this.
Yes, they are. I really did not expect 3 spine crawlers to do that much damage. More roads are coming out, more lings also floating across the map. I thought. I don't know where they are. It's in the Nidus Worm. And it will actually be pushed back. Honestly, 3 spine crawlers? Really? I didn't think he was going to hold that. I mean, the 3 spine crawlers on the back made sure he held it, but the 3 spine crawlers in the front took out like 70-80% of those roaches. That is a huge surprise to me, but I guess now I know. So, DRG just taps out because it was a rather dedicated strategy, and Soulkey will tie it up.
Yeah, that's